This is a very interesting point of faith. And now he went up. In between, his son is asking, Papa, we have the firewood, we have the fire, but where is the lamb? He did not say at that time. That is what God of Abraham, God of Isaac. God of Isaac means a God who intervened not 1 minute late nor 1 minute early. Exact time. He did not say anything at that time. The Lord will show it. The Lord will show it, he said. And when he took him up, he made an altar. And on the altar, he laid the firewood. And now, probably he was praying, Lord, I am ready. Oh Father, creator of heaven and earth. Now this is what Adam could not do. Adam could not do. Or what God said to Adam, he could not believe. He could not adhere with that. But in place of that, here is Abraham giving his greatest sacrifice, that he says, what you have given, I am giving it back. But I believe you will fulfill the promise you made to me, that you will raise children from me and have descendants like the stars. I believe this. So here I am going to offer the sacrifice of my son. And now Isaac is looking with a very panic. What is he praying? What is he going to do? Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. Let it be. It's all right. When Isaac heard this, he was shocked. What? He's going to kill me and offer a sacrifice? He began to cry, Papa, what are you going to do? And Abraham turned and caught him and said, my son, yes, it is God who wants that I offer you as a burnt offering. What? How can it be possible? You only said that the great gift God has given to you is your son, me. You only said that through me God will raise children like the stars. Then how can that God say to kill me now? It is not God. No, God cannot say, don't kill me, please don't kill me. He is crying his death cry. The final moment of the test. All that cry cannot change the heart of Abraham. Abraham said, my son, I am so familiar with the voice of my God. There is no mistake. There is no shadow in that light. It is, he clearly said, I have to do this, my son. And he began to tie his hands. He began to cry more loudly, no, please, Mama, Papa. At this moment, Abraham got another idea. Abraham said, you know, my son, you know what do I believe? You know what is the faith God has given to us? This is a transmission of faith to the next generation. Our faith is, even if I kill you, even if you die, our God has power to raise him up from the dead. You know what I said? Our God is God. He is beyond all the death. He is the life giver. Even if I kill you, He has power to raise him. That is what we believe. Believe this. Do you believe this? And now Isaac received that faith. The faith is transmitted to generation to generation. Now Isaac said, oh, that I never thought. Oh, that means God can still continue all that promises. God will raise me up. Yes. I believe, Papa. I believe that. This is the faith Jesus always was telling. You will kill me, but on the third day, I will rise again. And now he was ready to die. Abraham was ready to kill, and he was laid on the altar. And the big knife is going to be put on his neck. Abraham again prayed, look here, Father God, I am offering me and my son as a holocaust of my son. Receive this. At that moment when he put his knife at the neck, suddenly an angel of the Lord pulled the knife. What's happening? Where is the knife? Where is the knife? Oh no! What's happening? No, I want to do this. Abraham, now I know how much you love me. Abraham, I swear that through your offspring I will bless all nations. This is the central core of the faith. It is not only we believe in God, what we have to believe is not only in God's presence and existence, but in God's promises and God's solemn oath. God made a oath to Abraham. That is why the covenant became irrevocable, that God cannot go back from this covenant. That is what St. Paul says later on in Hebrews chapter 6, 17. Hebrews chapter 6, Rococo Galafilco 6:17 onwards. So when God wanted to give the heirs of his promise an even clearer demonstration of the immutability of his purpose, he intervened with an oath. So that by two immutable things in which it was impossible for God to lay, we who have taken refuge might be strongly encouraged to hold fast to the hope that lies before us. These two immutable things. What are the two immutable things? First is the promise. Second is the oath God made to Abraham. Oath. So now God cannot go back from this promise and the oath. And the next sentence says, this, if you hold fast on these two things, we have as an anchor of the soul. Anchor. Like the ship is anchored, our soul will be gripped with this power. So, this is the faith God has given to us. This, what has passed through Abraham, is automatically in us, but we must learn from this the content of the faith. Let us close our eyes now and believe that this immutability, irrevocability, and the faith in the resurrection of our body, we believe. that Abraham believed even if he killed his son, the Lord has power to raise him up. He believed. And therefore, the Lord intervened in the right time. He didn't have to kill. This boy become a new creation without dying. That is what we all have to go through, becoming a new creation without dying. That is what we are going through our baptism, through all this charismatic renewal. Now he came back as like a risen Lord, risen one. Literally, he killed, he died in spirit, in mind, in his thought. But physically, he is alive. So this type of a faith, believe, let us believe. This is given to us as a free gift. Free gift. Not because we asked. This is exactly what is called faith. Are you a believer? Yes, I am a believer. Means that has all this content. This alone is important. That's why many times all these prophets, at least one time they were all alone. Even St. Paul, there was nobody to help him. That's why Prophet Elijah, all the 400 prophets are against him, but he said, hello, because the connection with the Lord has anchored his soul with the Lord. So let us thank God for this faith. Now this faith will manifest in exercising the redeeming power of God and also all the associated ministries of healing, deliverance. Through faith things will move. Simply only you have to believe. Spirit of the living God, fall afresh on me. Spirit of the living God, fall afresh on me. Enough. Thank you. We stop here now.